Hello friends, this is Kainat from Alamkul. Welcome to my channel and today we will discuss the lecture number 2, that is we of uniform and non-uniform motion from the chapter motion of class ninth. Okay, so uniform and non-uniform motion. Let's get started. Okay, so uniform body is said to be a body is said to be in uniform motion when the body traversed equal distance in equal intervals of time. Equal distance, the body should be traveling equal distance in equal intervals of time. Intervals of time. Okay, suppose a man is there. A man is there. Okay, he is traveling. A man named. Suppose this man name is the name of this man is Lalu. Okay, so Lalu or Lalu, whatever. Lalu. Okay, so this man is traveling. This Lalu is traveling with a uniform motion. Let's take an example. So in 1 hour, let us suppose that the man has started from started from 9 a.m. Okay, 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. and at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. it has he has traveled 1 kilometer. Okay, 1 kilometer. He's going very slowly. Okay, so he has traveled 1 kilometer, and then again at 11 a.m., means 1 hour difference, he has traveled 1 kilometer again. Okay, 1 kilometer again, 1 kilometer again. Then again at 12 p.m. or 12 noon, it has traveled 1 kilometer. Means every hour he's traveling 1 kilometer. Every hour he's traveling 1 kilometer. This motion will be said to be what? Uniform motion. What? Uniform motion, because here in every 1 hour the body is traveling how much? The body is traveling 1 kilometer in every hour. In 2 hour 2 kilometer, means in this, or you can say in the second hour 1 kilometer. Okay, 1 kilometer means every hour the body is traveling 1 kilometer. The speed is constant throughout the journey. The speed is constant throughout the journey. Okay, means speed is like 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer per hour, every hour 1 kilometer. Okay, so this is our uniform motion. Fine. Here the definition of uniform motion is written over here. A body is said to have a uniform motion if it travels equal distances in equal intervals of time, no matter how small these intervals may be, no matter whether it is 1 minute or 1 second. Okay, if a body is traveling 1 kilometer in 1 second, then also it will be said that it is uniform motion, like 1 kilometer in 1 second, and then in the second it has traveled again 1 kilometer. So this will also be regarded as the uniform motion because the time difference is same. Okay, no matter how small the time difference is. Okay, so intervals may be the distance traveled by an object in uniform motion increases linearly. What? The If we draw a graph of uniform motion, then it will be like distance time. Let us suppose the y-axis is the distance and the x-axis is the time. So if we draw a distance time graph in a for uniform motion, then it will be like this, linear motion. It will be like this, equal distance in equal intervals of time, equal distance in equal intervals of time. Okay, it will be traveling. This is the graph for uniform motion. Okay, this is the graph for uniform motion. Now comes what? Non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion is just the opposite of the uniform motion, obviously. So what it will be? It will be non-uniform motion will be travels non-equal distances. If a body is traveling non-equal distances in equal intervals of time, intervals of time. Okay, travels non-equal distances means unequal distances. Distances are not equal in equal intervals of time. Let us suppose the same Lalu is walking. Fine. Now here in this situation, let us suppose this Lalu is going like this. Okay. So in 1 hour, 1 hour he has covered 1 kilometer, and in the second hour it has covered 2 kilometer. In the third hour it has covered 2.5 kilometer, and in the fourth hour it has covered only half of the kilometer. Someone met him and he started talking with him, and he forgot to travel. He just stopped there, and then again means overall he has traveled in the fourth hour. He has traveled only half of the kilometer. So here we can here we can see that here no any kilometer means no any distances are same, no not any single distances are same. Even if you write it here fifth hour 1 kilometer, here also we will say that the uniformity of the motion has got disappeared. Why? Because there is not any kind of equal distances in equal interval of time. Okay, in the first hour it has traveled 1 kilometer, in the second in only 2 kilometer, and the third 2.5 kilometer, and then the fifth it has the distance covered got decreased to half kilometer, and then again it got increased to 1 kilometer. So it is not uniform. The distance the distance is going on up and down. Okay, so its uniformity will get destroyed here. If we draw a graph if you draw a graph, then it will be like this: 1 2, okay, 2.5, and then half kilometer, and then 2 kilometer. 1 kilometer means it will be like this. So the uniformity of the motion has got destroyed in it. Okay, in this situation, so it will be said that non-uniform motion, body is said to be non-uniform motion if a body is traveling non-equal distances in equal intervals of time. And now you will say that why are we taking equal intervals of time? Can we take non-equal distance intervals of time? Then answer is yes, you can take non-equal intervals of time. Means like you can also take an example like this: the same man is walking, suppose in the first hour, in 1 hour, okay, it has traveled 1 kilometer, 1 kilometer. In the third hour, okay, I have taken third. Let's take here third hour. It has means in 2 hours, means if we take the difference of these two, 1 and 3, then it will be 2. So in 2 hours it will be, suppose in 2 hours again 1 kilometer. Then in the fourth hour, or you take okay, fourth hour means the difference is 1 hour. So it has traveled 5 kilometer. Here also we are seeing that the distance, even the distance are not equal, not even the time intervals are equal. If we take the ratio will not be equal. 1 by 1, okay, 1 by 1 here in this 1 hour, 1 by 1, then again here in this 1 by 2, in this 5 by 1. So here speed is getting changed throughout. Means I've done like distance upon time. Okay, so this is the distance, this is the time. So the distance, it's changing at every point. The speed of the man is changing every time. This is what this is why we are saying that the body is in non-uniform motion. Okay, this is called non-uniform motion. Here you can see the definition of non-uniform motion, and now we will also see one example. A body is said to have a non-uniform motion if it travels unequal distances in equal intervals of time, no matter how small these distance may be. The same thing also we can write that if it travels unequal or equal distances in unequal intervals of time. Okay, equal or unequal distances means something in the out of these two, distance and time, something is unequal, right? One thing must be unequal, at least must be unequal in unequal intervals of time. Okay, so one must be unequal, either distance or time or both. For non-uniform, distance unequal, time unequal, distance unequal, time equal, distance equal, time unequal. Okay, one thing must be either both of these two should be unequal, or unequal should be must be at least one thing, either distance or time. Fine. Now this is the example from your NCRT book. It is saying that at 9:30 a.m. body has not got just started. Body has traveled 10 kilometers. A body is in 10 kilometer, means it has started from some like 9 a.m. or something, like means before this, because 10 kilometer is already been traveled. Okay, 10 kilometer is already been traveled. So it has started to observe from 9:30 a.m. So at 9:30 a.m. the object is at 10 kilometer. Object has traveled 10 kilometer. Okay, 10 kilometer. And then at 9:45 means the time lag is 15 minutes. Every time lag is 15 minutes, or you can say how much? 15 by 60, that is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 hour. The time difference is 1 by 4. Okay. Again the distance is covered is 10 kilometer, because 20 minus 10 will be 10 kilometer. Again it has covered 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 10, and then 10. Means, and every time the time difference is 15 minutes, right? 15 minutes. So the body is covering equal distances in equal intervals of time, isn't it? Equal distances in equal intervals of time. That is why this will be what? Uniform motion. This will be what? Uniform motion. Okay. Now see the example of non-uniform motion. Distance traveled by B in meter. Okay. So in at 9:30 a.m. it has covered 12 kilometer. Okay. In now this time is equal. 50 in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, the body has traveled how many? Sorry, it's in meter. Sorry, it's in meter. It's given in the question that it's meter. It's given in the example that it is in meter. So 12 meter, and then 19 meter means the difference is 7 meter. Here the difference will be what? 23 minus 19. It will be 4 meter. See, it has got decreased. The distance has got decreased. Then 35 minus 23 will be what? 2 and 1, 12 meter. And here the distance got increased. Then again means distance is not equal. It is the body is traveling unequal distances in equal intervals of time, right? Unequal distances in in equal intervals of time. That is why the body in this situation B means the object B is traveling non-uniform motion, right? The object B has non-uniform motion. Okay. Okay. So this was the talk of uniform and non-uniform motion. We are done with uniform and non-uniform motion. We will come up with with more of the lectures. Okay, next topic. Okay, fine. So let's close for today, and hope you enjoyed my lecture, and thank you everyone.